What's up, y'all? Trans Travels here with another video. So, we got COVID here. Yeah, we got COVID here. It happened a little bit after New Year's. So, you know, for those that don't know, a lot of people, they look at my Instagram or whatever, and they're like, wait, ain't no COVID in China? You know, because they see all the things I do and shit. So China pretty much, for the most part, has control over COVID. Basically, like, there's 0 cases most of the time here now. You know, we still gotta wear a mask when we go inside, like, the train stations and, you know, stuff like that. But for the most part, they do, they make sure that there's 0 cases. That's how it is. Anytime there's, like, 1 case, oh, they go crazy. I mean, they go crazy. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. They go crazy, and they take precautions. So, I think after New Year's, Shenzhen, the city I live in, had like a case or 2, and then a little bit more cases. So whenever there's a case, basically they take action. So first it starts with the whole entire city gets tested. Now I live in Shenzhen, a city of about at least over 15 million people, probably 20 million people at this point now. And the entire city had to go get tested, including me. And it also conflicted with things because I went out of town. I went up North China. I can't pronounce the name, so excuse me to Changchong or whatever. I think that's how you pronounce it. Excuse me if I pronounce it wrong. But I went up north. Cold as fuck, by the way. About 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Literally, minus 18 degrees Celsius. It was cold as shit. I went up there to go wrestle. Now, the rules for leaving Shenzhen, like with COVID, you have to go get a COVID test and within 48 hours, and it shows up on your QR code. So that was the rule. I had to go get the test Monday morning, and then I flew Tuesday, and everything was fine. So I flew, everything was straight, not much issues. Then there was some issues when I got to my hotel. When I got to my hotel, they saw that I came from Shenzhen, so they were asking me a bunch of questions and shit. And, you know, I couldn't really answer it. That's one of the pros of not being able to speak Chinese. You don't have to fucking talk to them about things. You kind of get away with whatever. But then Sam had came in about an hour after me, and Sam can speak Chinese. So they started asking him questions. And then when he came up to the room, he said, yo, they're skeptical of you downstairs. And I said, it's because of Shenzhen? He said, yep. I was like, ah. So yeah, they was just really just on me, like, you know, with 2 million questions and shit, you know what I'm saying? But after that, it was just whatever. So yeah, we had our wrestling show, because I had a wrestling match up there, and that's why I was up north. I had, you know, I had a wrestling match.
Come on now! Great shot, Sandman! Come on! Fuck you, man! Suck a dick! USA! 1, 2. Fucking my nigga. Oh! Get him! You're gonna spill the beer on you. You're gonna get baptized with the beer. Damn. Zombie's got the chair. Zombie, chill out, bro. Chill out.
It was a solid wrestling match, and was up there. Everything was cool. Then we faced an issue. I was supposed to go to Harbin the following day. However, Harbin just got rid of some cases, and Harbin was being very strict. So me coming from Shenzhen, where we're considered a medium risk area, it was like maybe a concern. So Adrian, our promoter, he, you know, said like, hey, you know, Harbin has these cases. And I'm sorry, not Harbin has these regulations and rules, and you coming from Shenzhen, you know, there's a chance that, you know, something could happen. So like, meaning they can make me quarantine, they can send me back, you know, they could stick the damn Q-tip on my butthole, I don't fucking know. But, you know, it was just complications and shit. So, you know, I had to make that decision. Now we got tested and stuff up in Changchun. We got tested before the show. We got tested.
Easy for him. Easy.
Nice.
Bloody hell, that's why.
I tell you, boy. I'm going out here, man. In this thing.
It had to be done, and we were supposed to travel up there by train, so that was a big concern. And I was really considering, do I go up there to Harbin, or do I just say, you know what, just forget it and just come back to Shenzhen and play it safe? So I had to make that choice, and I made the choice. I said I'll just go back to Shenzhen. I would have liked to go to Harbin, minus that cold, shitty weather. But look, I was in quarantine for like 4 weeks. That's another story I have to tell you guys. So I just said, I'll come back. I'll just go back to Shenzhen, and that's what I did. I went back to Shenzhen, and So now that I'm in Shenzhen, when I came back to Shenzhen, there were more cases now. We got more cases and more testing. And now I'm hearing rumors like, the bars may be closed. And then I'm finding out not just more cases in Shenzhen, but in other cities. Zhuhai, which is a city next to Shenzhen. It's where Sam lives. There was a case there. And Beijing, the capital, I just found out there's cases there. And the Winter Olympics will be in Beijing. So yeah, it's just, these cases that's just popping up. So when Shenzhen or any city in China gets COVID cases, it starts with mass testing. Then if the cases go up a bit more, then what they'll do is they'll just shut the whole city down. Recently, last year, like around May 2021, the district that I live in, Baoan, has some cases, so they basically shut that district down. Gyms were closed, restaurants were only doing takeout, schools and training centers were closed, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. They go full aggressive on it. And it is a pain in the ass sometimes, because it's just a pain in the ass. And another thing that a lot of us expats have an issue with here in China is, a lot of the, I ain't saying a lot of them, but some of the locals here, they start looking at us funny, like we're carrying the virus or something. We're not gonna talk about the origin of it, you know what I'm saying? But they start giving us funny looks and making things difficult for us, and it can get really annoying and uncomfortable. But yeah. So as of right now, we have cases. Things are just a little bit more precautious here. What's gonna happen next? I'll update you right now. Nothing's on lockdown right now. I hope not. I cannot do another lockdown. There was an article saying that bars and stuff have to be closed, but from my understanding, the bars and stuff are still open. Restaurants are still open. Gyms are open. Barbershops are open. Everything's still open right now. So I'll keep you guys updated. So yeah, I know a lot of people, they look at me and think, oh, no COVID. Most of the time, no, but then when there's a case here, they take, full action. But anyway, that's just, the situation in Shenzhen right now. Make sure, like the video, comment, down below, if you got any questions about China or, COVID or whatever, let me know. Follow me on Instagram at T_Williams3222. Check out my other YouTube channel, Comic Book Sports. If you're into boxing, MMA, Marvel, DC, video games, I cover topics on that. Check it out. And purchase my book on Amazon, Surviving China as an Expat. I wrote a book about China, tips on how to survive there. So if you're interested in moving there or you're curious to know what it's like from my point of view, check it out. All right, I'm out.